Guys, welcome back, and today we're going to be talking about anchor text. Anchor text is just descriptive links. It's words or phrases used to link to another page. The best practices for anchor text is to use descriptive anchor text. Avoid generic phrases like hear or learn more, and you want to utilize this when it comes to both internal and external linking. And I know we've been talking about these same 3 posts about hair care, but I think that because none of them kind of hit the mark completely all the way, I think they're the best way that we can kind of see how they're used and if there's any way that we can improve upon that. So we're going to go over here to this 10 tips on how to take care. And let's see. So this here, this is your anchor text. This is these gold lines. These are links. And so we can see that it links to the Moroccan oil dry shampoo, which this is great because it lets me know what product that you recommend for that specific paragraph. And also it's the easiest way that I can add it to my cart. Just one way that I would maybe see it, and like maybe this is her commission ID and maybe she'll get credit for it, and that's a way to kind of get some money back from this post. But you could also maybe add in like a blog post about why Moroccan oil dry shampoos are so great for your hair, and maybe link to that in the inside of that blog post, then kind of link out the product. I'm just going to see where the rest of this blog post goes and see how many external links and internal links we have, which we can see right here how many links we have. So we have 49 links in this entire page. So we have 37 internal and 12 external. And so Olaplex, that's an anchor link. We're going to go here. That's a broken link right there. So that just shows me that's a missed opportunity within my blog post. And so I would either link out to where I can buy this at my shop, or I would link it to another Olaplex part of my website, or to the exact place where I can purchase this. Tone down the heat. I would link out to my curling wand, and then 12 benefits instant healthy hair treatment. So this links to another blog post, which is a great thing. And then let's see, get regular trims. Let's see, go in for regular trims every 6 to 8 weeks. It's nice that it's bolded, but at the same time, this could be a cool hyperlink to another post on my website about how often you should get your hair trimmed. All right, unbreak, leave my blonde in treatment. You see, that's another external link, which for hair care blogs, it's not a bad thing to have external links, but the whole purpose of your blog post is to keep people on your page as much as possible. And so it's nice that it does break it into a new window, but you don't want to have people clicking off of your website that often, because the more time they spend on another website, it just kind of shows Google like, okay, they didn't like that information that much and they're going to leave. But so having 1 or 2 external links is okay, but like having 12 that's just going straight to other products, it's great for usability, but maybe embedding those products like on an Amazon cart or something like that inside of your website might be the easiest way to keep people on your website longer. Then next, we're going to go here to the 10 easy pro tips. And here you can see an anchor link. Dry and prone to breakage. It goes to another blog post that says what causes dry hair, which that's excellent. So then we're going to see excessive amount of heat from styling tools. which goes out to an external site, which is okay. This is okay because this is going out to Healthline, who is a big authority in the space, and that tells you how to treat heat damaged hair without cutting it. So you're still having the most authority on your site about your topic for blonde care tips, but Healthline is showing you how to treat the damaged hair. And so you're not giving away authority by sharing authority with Healthline for this, because you're not linking out to it on the topic of what your site is about. And then we'll go damage and dull your shine. So you can see it's just another blog post that discusses this. Stress hair locks. Dry, stretchy, and brittle. Goes to another blog post. See, this is great for internal linking, and we'll break into internal linking in another post, but you can just see the different ways that you can use this anchor text to get your point across without saying click here. And so we'll go down. Purple shampoo, Goldilocks leave-in conditioner. A lot of anchor text, which is great. So the purple is what Google pulled in to their featured snippet. And so that's it for Goldilocks. They did a great job. We can see up here how many links that they had. 214 links, but that's not just within this page. That's all on the side and everything like that. So they do link out a lot. But like I said, Google's not going to strike you for internally linking as long as it makes sense. So you can internally link as much as you want. But when you're externally linking, you should only do that about 2 times, maybe 3 or 4 for this size article, but no more than that, because you want to showcase that you're the authority and not whoever your competition or anybody else is. Like, you want to share that you're knowledgeable and you don't mind sharing the spotlight, but at the same time, you still want the focus to be on you and what you bring to the table. And then we'll go to our last one over here. And then we can see here, we've got 274 links, but remember that's the whole site and the side as well. And so here we see this anchor text, achieve the perfect shade of blonde. So that's a great internal link, but at the same time, this within the first intro paragraph, like, we're here to maintain our blonde hair. We don't want to learn about we don't want to go to another post immediately that's saying, how do we achieve the perfect shade of blonde? Because right now we have blonde hair and we want to keep our blonde hair looking nice. And so that's why I would take this out and write a different intro paragraph. But so we're just going to focus here. So purple shampoo, where is that going to take us? It's going to bring us to a blog post about why purple shampoo is a must. That's a great internal link and great use of anchor links. And then we get to a product page, so we can buy it online, which is also really nice. And see, this is a lot of products, which is fine, but you want to use this opportunity to break into other blog posts as well. Let's see, breakage. How to stop hair breakage. See, that's a great post. I would maybe change the anchor text a little bit. Let's see, where was breakage? If your client is dealing with breakage. So I would maybe make it like dealing with breakage, or but the fact that this is for hairstylists and not to actually answer my problem, how to maintain blonde hair color, the complete guide. This should be like for hairstylists, how to maintain. So that way somebody like me who has no experience with hairstyling would want to read it. So that way the wrong audience isn't going to come and just click off, because that's going to hurt your rankings as well. But with that being said, their use of anchor text is good, but the links out to other products and just the small lines of anchor text, like the whole idea of anchor text is that this is other ways to kind of tie in all the loose ends from the rest of your website. Like if you have a supporting idea, you might have a blog post that would tie directly into this. And so we would want to kind of have that idea tied in and completely link it out, because that lets Google know, like, this is how this connects and this is how this connects. But if we're only using 1 or 2 words for that anchor text, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. It's like one of those keyword blobs that it's just like breakage, and you use breakage 75,000 times, but it's like how to stop hair breakage. Like that actually answers somebody's question, and Google might actually find that a lot easier, and they might rank your page above a competitor because of that anchor text linking internally to your website. And the same goes for external links, because we're going to break into this a little bit more in a later video. But external links, the number one rule with that is that you don't want to link out for your own keyword, right? So obviously this post is about how to maintain blonde hair. So I don't want to link out saying how to maintain blonde hair to Healthline, right? Or another stylist in my area, because I want to be the authority on that. So I would just kind of say how to stop breakage. That's one. You know, when should I get my hair trimmed? That's another. That kind of supports the idea about things that you need to do within this without giving away your authority to a bigger website, if that makes sense. And with that being said, that was anchor text. So here you can see this Ahrefs that's a branded anchor text. If you just have the URL linked, that's the URL. If you have backlink checker and the site says backlink checker, that is the exact match. And then if you have Ahrefs like backlink checker, that is a phrase match. So you kind of want your anchor text to support the idea of what the page you're linking to is all about. And that's it for anchor text. And up next, we're going to be talking about the importance of bullets and lists within your website.